All right, going to be taking a look at stock ticker symbol AWGI. Currently traded at 0003. We have not went over this one before, and it was requested over on YouTube. Says the play of the year. So I like to jump into it now while we're way down here. Obviously, you guys had this big pop over here. Okay, you had this big pop, and that was back in August. And you went from the 0003 area all the way up to the 0008. Now, people might say, hey, that's not that much. Well, it actually is. I mean, that's over 150%. You guys go up here solid trading. So all these people that were down here were able to get out, make some profit, no problem, multiple days, pull back down, and then you fell back down into this channel that's locked down here. It's a 0001, 0003 area. The volume, though, what I've noticed is that you guys get this spike, they'll completely drop off and whatnot. Okay. But what has happened here since it's been down here around December, the volume has starting to become more and more steady, and the RSI is getting up there too. Now the RSI isn't actually the RSI is at 54 here. Where are we at now? 59. So even the RSI is starting to come up. How many shares are traded here? 18 million. 18 million shares, 155 million. It's not that bad. It's not that bad as far as shares. We were looking at one last week that was 1.5 billion in one day. I'm like, oh my god! But that's a lot of shares. But right now, this guy's. What I like about this is this. This is what I like about it. Let me tell you. When it comes down to these 000 stocks, right here. Let me explain to you what it is that I like. You guys went from 0003 to 0001, right? On 8 million shares. What does that tell you? It just doesn't gonna take it's not gonna take a lot of buying pressure to send this one up. Okay, when you see 150 million shares traded and you're stuck between 0001, 0002, you guys scratch your head. But look at the volume and the movement on that. 8 million shares, and you're able to move between 0001 and 0003. We're gonna put this one on a watch, guys. I don't know again the circumstances behind why this person likes it, whatever the case might be. But things are starting to stabilize here, and you're starting to close at 3 more and more often. And now you got all the simple day moving averages under it nice and tight. The chart setting up. I like this. Ryan gets it. The more that I'm looking into this chart. So great job. Thank you for bringing it to us. And I'm going to see what Joe has to add when he is ready.
Yeah, I was just pulling up a bunch of different things. Like right now, I just pulled up a 8K on it from the first. So on January 25th, the company amended its certificate of incorporation, increasing its authorized common stock capital from 2 billion common shares to 12 billion for the 400 preferred. All right, so they increased that. All right, that was that, and then their latest press release was on, let's see, December 1st, and that was Ambient Water announces sales of atmospheric water generators in Mexico and Peru. So, Ambient Water, a leading innovator of atmospheric water generation systems for extracting water from humidity in the air, today announced its fulfillment sales orders for its residential atmospheric water generation units in both Peru and Mexico. Ambient Water announced MOUs for exclusive distribution in both countries earlier in this year. The fulfilled sales order were for Ambient's residential unit, the AW2500, which can produce up to 5 gallons of clean, drinkable water per day solely from the humidity that exists in the air. The units will be used throughout small businesses in both Mexico and Peru, where drought has been rampant over the last year. Due to the positive feedback from its networks in each country, Ambient Water anticipates follow-up orders in the near future, including possible orders of the AW800, which is recently demonstrated in Houston, Texas. So the CEO stated, "We are excited to announce sales in both Mexico and Peru for our AW2500 generators. We have had many positive conversations with businesses and governmental leaders and anticipate additional purchases of our commercial units in the near future," said Keith White, founder and CEO of Ambient Water. "This is an important step forward for the company as we seek to generate revenue by providing our industry-leading technology to areas ravaged by drought, and we are confident that we are well positioned to build upon these recent success. Let's see. So these sales come during a time of great interest in the company's technology, as well as the atmospheric water generation industry as a whole. A recent report states that the market for atmospheric water generators is projected to reach 4.74 billion by 2024, highlighted by increased commercial installations to combat drought and water scarce regions, including Mexico and Peru. So, where did I read? I looked at this really quick earlier. So they have it. It's patented too. All right. I mean, this is something. It's I think 5 gallons from humidity. That's cool. It's something I would want to look into. I mean, I don't know. That's pretty much it. Like the 5 minutes we're looking it over. I'd definitely go and look at like what kind of. Obviously, they're raising their thing from 2 billion to 12. But I mean, realistically, if they're getting into production, obviously they need that money to do that, which makes sense. But I mean, at the same time, if they're able to get 5 gallons of water from humidity, that's pretty big. And then you got to figure too. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have ever gotten Montezuma's revenge, but I know that last time I was in Mexico, you do not want to drink the water, and that's basically we'll leave it there.
All right. AWGI message board company profile, time and sales, recent news, filings, financials, all available over here on investorshangout.com, completely free. You're going to get everything that you need. Again, if you're interested in any other stocks, make sure you head over to investorshangout.com. Again, for the chart, 0003, watch for the 0004 to start hitting. Chart is now 100% bullish, might be setting up for a run. That is how I see the chart. So again, if you got any other stocks you'd like to request, head over to
because you got to really look into why are they increasing that, you know what I mean? Because more or less, I mean, say if they're in production right now they need that revenue, so they need to increase that, so they have that out there for whoever, say they got a loan from somebody, something like that. I mean, it's definitely do your research, and it could be something extremely good, but then again, I don't know.
Okay, AWGI, if you'd like to request any other charts or stocks for us to take a look at, head over to investorshangout.com/live.